Hey, Miss Murphy's class. I just wanted to share with you something really fun that my girls and I have been doing. We've been making these really fun surprise Easter eggs. So it looks like a really cute little egg, and then you split open and surprise, there's a chick inside. They're really fun to make, and the really cool thing is you can make them super unique and individualized. Lots of different patterns and colors to make it your very own. You can get super creative. This egg looks like it is a rabbit, and then you open it up and there's a chick inside. Annabelle's very creative. She created Mr. Peanut. Open up and that chick looks like a peanut farmer. They're super fun. If you make a mistake, no worries. They still turn out super cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up 3 spots, one for myself, one for Annabelle, and one for Olivia, and we're going to teach you how to make these really fun surprise Easter eggs. We're going to need a piece of paper, a marker, and anything you'd like to color with. You can use crayons, you can use markers, you can use colored pencils. If you don't have a black marker for the outline, that's okay too. You can always draw it with pencil, but it does look really neat when you have a Sharpie for the outline and then coloring it in. All right, I'm gonna get the girls all set up. All right, so we are back. We've got our paper, we've got some pens. I've got Miss Christie. Who else do I have? I've got Olivia. Where's Olivia? Olivia, where are you? Olivia, Annabelle, down at the end. Annabelle, she's a hand. Hi, Annabelle. She's very artsy. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is fold, because we want to create that hidden surprise area. So we're going to take our paper, and we're just going to fold top to bottom, line it up at the bottom. I just learned a really neat technique, which Annabelle has evidently known all of her life and hasn't shared with me.
Me too.
You know the technique too?
Yeah, at the cabins.
Oh my goodness. So you start at the bottom, you push up so your paper's all nicely lined up, and then spread out like making a letter T. So you've got your paper folded in half. Now we're going to go from the bottom. We're going to line it up to the top, and we're going to do the same thing where we go down to the middle and create a crease by separating out, pressing out. Good deal. Does everybody have that? Okay, now flip your paper over. Good job. And we're going to go up from the bottom, and we're going to fold up again. We're going to line it up with that top crease. Rub down to the middle, and then slide out. So now you should have your paper folded in fourths, kind of like an accordion. You can hold it like an airplane. What we're going to do is we're going to take our accordion folded paper, fold it like it's an airplane, and then push that. You see this fold right here? We're going to fold it to the bottom. So we have a small rectangle. Set that right down, and that's going to be our drawing surface. Everybody got that? And right now, if you want, you can take a piece of paper or something else and put underneath your drawing surface, because we're going to draw some grass at the bottom with our Sharpie, and we don't want to get Sharpie on the counter. That wouldn't be good, right? So it's because when we draw our grass, we can make some really fast, quick lines if you want. You can make some M's. All right, so take your Sharpie. I like to do my grass just like little up and down lines, and I'll come back later and I'll color it green. So we're gonna do that right at the bottom of the page. You should make it different heights, high and low. And I'm gonna come back and add some higher grass. There we go. Doesn't have to be super nice. Just get my grass. I've got some grass. Annabelle, can I take a look at your grass? Let's see. Oh yeah, see, Annabelle's got different heights of grass, so nice scribbles back and forth. Olivia's just about done with her grass. So it doesn't matter how you draw your grass, just as long as you've got some at the bottom of the page. There's our grass. That looks great. All right, so our next step is we are going to start to draw our egg. And to draw our egg, we're going to start with the top of our egg. We're going to make an upside down U at the top of our paper. It's going to be pretty big. Watch what I do with my finger. I'm going to go upside down U. So it's going to take up a nice amount of space.
Can I turn my paper upside down and do it right side up?
Of course. So I've got the top of my egg. So upside down U, you turn your paper and do a C. Looks good. Now to make the bottom of the egg, we're going to start right at that line where we met the top half of our egg, and we're going to come down to the grass with a little curve, but we're not going to close it because our egg is just sitting in the grass. So we're just going to make a curve and come down to the bottom of the grass. That looks fantastic. So here's the first really fun part. Now everybody gets to take their Sharpie and decorate your egg however you want. Don't do the coloring yet. This is where you're going to put your stripes, your polka dots, a checkered board pattern. Maybe you're going to make an animal like this one where it's a bunny rabbit egg. Okay, so why don't we do a quick design on the outside of our egg? Okay, I think I'm going to do some lines and maybe some circles. What do you think you're going to do, Annabelle?
I think I want to do a strawberry.
A strawberry. Okay, what about you? What type of egg are you going to make, Olivia?
I'm going to do paint splotches.
Paint splotches. That's exciting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start drawing our Easter egg decorations. So I'm going to draw some nice lines. Now, friends, while you're drawing your Easter egg decorations, you're always more than welcome to pause the video if we're going too fast, or you can even fast forward if we're going too slow. I like to start by making some stripes on my egg. So I'm going to do a few stripes. And I'm going to take a little break in the video while we draw our eggs. We will be back in a flash. All right. And as you can tell, I've drawn some lines and I've added some circles, some dots to my egg to decorate it. And then we'll come back and we'll do some coloring at the very end. Annabelle, can I see your strawberry egg? Can you hold that up? Let's see. Remember, Annabelle's trying to make her egg, her surprise egg, look like a strawberry on the outside. So she's got her strawberry seeds and her leaves. I can't wait to see that all colored. Olivia, can I take a look at your paint splotch egg? Okay. See, Olivia's got her decorations going. Awesome. Olivia, are you ready to move on and draw the chick on the inside? Just one more thing? Okay. So the next step, Olivia finishes her decoration. I'll go ahead and I'll show you the next step. We're going to open our paper up and we are going to add the top and the bottom to our egg. So we are going to connect the top side of the egg, and then we're going to come down and we're going to draw a line across the bottom. We're going to connect the bottom of the egg. Did you finish drawing your egg? Awesome. So Liv opened up her page. So we drew a line to close the top of the egg and to close the bottom of the egg. That's okay, Olivia. It'll get covered up with color. Sometimes your marker might go bleed through, and that's all right. Okay, and so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start drawing the head of our chick, because that's our surprise inside. So what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of feathers on the side. Annabelle in this picture, she did feathers by doing lots of little switchbacks, like little M's. I like to do, or squiggles.
Like how you did the grass.
Like how you did the grass. Yeah, so you want to do a small section of that. I like to make maybe 2 or 3 little sets of M's or little squiggles. I go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Kind of at a little bit of an angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. But what that does is it makes it look like your bird has some feathers. So from there, we're going to watch what my finger does. We're going to make a big circle, like almost like a big letter C. And we're going to go below the fold, and it's going to be a nice big bird head. So we're going to connect from one squiggle with a big C to the other squiggle. And it's okay if your circle isn't a perfect circle shape. They all turn out looking as cute as can be. And we want it to look like our chick is too big to fit into these eggs. We want the surprise to be that the chick is bursting out. That's okay, Liv. Wait till you color it. It's going to turn out super cute. I love it. See, even though Liv's a little bit worried that her head might be too small or too misshapen, but you know what? It's going to turn out super cute in the end. All right, so we've got our big head drawn. Let's work on the eyes. To draw the eyes, we're going to do a nice big circle, or oval, 2 ovals actually. You want to leave room so you can draw some pupils on the inside. So we draw our big circle, and then we're going to make another circle on the inside of the eye, almost like a letter C. I like to make it where it's kind of cross-eyed looking in. And inside that letter C, we're gonna draw a small circle, but make sure to leave it white on the inside. That circle is the reflection in the eyes.
Do I have to
We're-
have a reflection in the eyes?
You don't have to have a reflection in the eyes, but it does look nice. So we're gonna color in the pupils with our Sharpie. This might take a second. You can feel free to fast forward while we're coloring in the pupils. Make sure you color both pupils. Something you can consider doing now if you'd like is adding eyelashes. Some people like to add a few eyelashes next to the eye. I do have another detail that I would like to share after I color in this pupil. Alright, so we got our pupils colored in. Another great detail for our eye is between the pupil and this white part, we're going to make a letter C. Right here, we're going to follow that pupil and we're going to do a backwards one on the other side. That space right in there is where we are going to put our eye color. Maybe you want your chick to have blue eyes or brown eyes or purple eyes or rainbow eyes. That looks fantastic. Olivia's got her chickie looking all over the place. So you can get really creative. The next step we're going to do is make our chick's beak. You can choose if you want to make it a big beak or a small beak. I like to make mine kind of big, and it's going to be kind of an open beak. I do that by making a letter V. You can make a letter V. You can make the bottom pointy, or you can make it with a little curve. At the top of our V, we're going to do a small curve, so it's like an upside down triangle. Right by that curve, we're going to add 2 small ovals for nostrils. And about halfway down, we're going to make another small V, which makes it look like the beak's open. Great job, girls. Here's mine with my beak and my nostrils. Can I show yours, Olivia? Good job. She has hers small. It looks fantastic. Can I see your strawberry one, Annabelle? Ooh, she's got a nice big head and a teensy beak. Very cute. All right, so next up, we're going to work on drawing the body. To make the body, we're going to start with some more of those M's or those wavy lines like at the grass. We're going to be doing it down here at the bottom of the egg, but it's important to stay on above the crease, okay, because that's going to be hidden in the egg. So we're going to do a couple wavy lines to, make that fluffy bird feather. Okay, so we got our wavy lines. Then we're going to come up by our chick's face and we're going to make a nice curve coming down to those bird feathers. That's going to be our chick's body. There we go. Got our curve. And now we're going to draw the wings. We are going to go about, on my picture, if I do 2 finger widths, you might want to do 1, maybe 2 finger widths from the outside edge is where you're going to start. And you're going to do a curve in the opposite direction of the wing, part way. And then you're going to make those squiggly lines and another tiny curve to make those feathers on the end of the wing. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to make a small curve. I'm going to stop right before the end, make a couple squiggles, and then a tiny curve for my wings. And then the next thing I do, actually, I think it's the last thing we do before we get to coloring, is making the bird's cute little feet. So now we come to the top, we come to the bottom part of our egg, right at that top line, and we make 2 little half circles next to each other, or the letter M. Come over part way and make another M for the other foot. And there you have your surprise egg. You can close it and you've got your egg decorated that we need to color, and then you open it and there's the surprise inside. So we've got Olivia's paint egg, and then you open it and there's her bird inside. This is a great time where you can decorate your bird. Maybe your bird has a costume on and you want to add details. Here's Annabelle's strawberry, and there's her basic bird, and I know she's going to add some details for it. So we're going to hit our pause button and we're going to decorate our eggs with color. This is where you can use whatever you want. You can use crayons, markers, colored pencils, decorate the outside of your egg, color your bird on the inside, make sure to color his eye and his beak and his feet. And we will be back to share our exciting surprise eggs.